It's 2021 and you want to start a new business. What should you start? Print on demand? Amazon FBA? Affiliate marketing? Drop shipping? YouTube? What should you start? It can be really confusing. Well, in this video, I want to tell you whether or not I think you should start an Amazon FBA business. The problems, the solutions, my personal experience with this business after making over $500,000. And as well as that, I have a special surprise at the end for you, so definitely stay tuned to the end. In the past, I have been a huge advocate for selling on Amazon. I have done it myself, I have taught others how to do it, and I've thoroughly enjoyed the entire process. But over time, things change, and now I want to give you the most up-to-date version of events of what it's like selling on Amazon. Firstly, if anyone's not aware, Amazon FBA is Amazon Fulfillment by Amazon, and that's when you buy products, you send them to Amazon's warehouses, you list them on the Amazon platform. Over time, you build yourself up the rank on Amazon. People buy, and that way Amazon will ship out your product to the customer. That's basically what Amazon FBA is in a nutshell. Obviously, it's a lot more complicated than that, but I wanted to try and keep this short and sweet. I started Amazon FBA with my brother in 2014, a very, very long time ago. And back then, I have to say it was a lot easier. There was a lot less hoops that you had to jump through. There was a lot less competition. But saying that, there were still problems and there were still issues that we encountered nearly every single day. For example, sometimes we would find ourselves on the phone to Seller Central support, which is like Amazon support if you have a problem, for over 10 hours. And that happened more than once. But saying that, adding new products was so flipping easy. And you basically ran into absolutely zero problems when you found a product and decided you want to sell it on Amazon. So now I want to just quickly go over the pros and the cons of selling on Amazon now in 2021. Let's go through a few of the drawbacks first, and then we'll get to the positive side of things. Number one, Amazon changed their backend so flipping frequently. It's like you're having to learn it every single time you log in. Their backend is basically where you'll see your report tabs, your inventory, everything, your entire Amazon business. Now, they change it around, they change the look, the theme of it so frequently. They move tabs from different places. And, well, it can get really, really annoying when you log in and then, a couple of days later you log back in and the thing that you're looking for has moved. So that got really, really annoying. And as well as that, if you are teaching employees how to manage your business and it keeps changing, you're going to have to constantly be updating that training to help your employee or, anyone that you're helping with this business. So personally, I found that very frustrating. Number two, you used to be able to list a product on Amazon with very few problems. Now, there were a few products back in the day where you still couldn't really list them, but most products were absolutely fine. Nowadays, there are so many more products that are gated, which means there is an extra kind of check that you have to go through in order to make sure that you're eligible to sell that product. And what's super annoying is you can pass all those checks, order that product from, wherever you order it from, China or whatever, send it into Amazon, and then bam, that product is now gated again. And you have to re-go through those checks, you have to send invoices, you have to send proof of manufacturer, you have to send all these different things, and it can get very frustrating. So what used to be a very simple task of finding a product and uploading it onto your Amazon Seller Central account, now it's a lot more complicated and you have to jump through a lot more hoops. You have to jump through a lot more hoops to actually get your product to be able to be eligible to sell it on Amazon. Number three, Amazon have something called seller support, where you could actually call up and speak to someone and get help with your account. Now, they also have FBA specialists where you can actually speak to someone who is a specialist in Amazon FBA and can really help you out. Now, it's basically impossible to get through to those people. So back in the day, it used to be quite a headache to sort out any problems with Amazon Seller Central. But now, trying to sort out a problem with Amazon Seller Central, you're on borderline migraine level. Like, it's not a fun experience. It can take you hours just to get through to the right person, and then you have to explain everything to them, and then they have to understand. And if they don't agree or they don't accept what you're saying, you basically have to hang up, start again, and hope that you get on to someone new. Because at the end of the day with Amazon, they don't really follow anything. We've had some people tell us, no, this can't happen. We hang up, we call again. The next person's like, oh yeah, sure, no problem. I can help you out with this. I mean, what? That's annoying. So yes, it was always difficult, but now it's just become, that bit more difficult. Number 4, any changes to your business, your phone number, your address, your credit card, anything like that, anything that's changed on the file, it leads to a huge volcano of messes, right? It can just explode in on you, and you can have listings suspended. You can have your account just put on pause until you've sorted out the issues. And it can just, any little change, right, can trigger something in the back end of Amazon, and it could just like put your account on like high alert, and everything just stops until you sort out that little minor detail that you changed. Maybe you've updated your credit card or something. I mean, it doesn't need to be that complicated. If you update something, maybe, they could email you saying, you have recently updated this, please explain the reasoning for it. They don't need to stop any listings or stop your account for a week or two, because obviously at the end of the day, that's going to stop sales, that's going to make you lose rank, and it's just very annoying. Number 5, nowadays, if there is a problem with one of your listings or your account in general, usually Amazon will try and work with you to try and sort it out. Now what they'll do is they'll suspend certain products, and until you fix the problem, they won't unsuspend those products. And when I say suspend, I mean the product is still there, the inventory is still there, the listing is still there. However, it's not visible to anyone on Amazon. And then until you fix the issue at hand, this is a bit similar to number 4, but until you fix the issue at hand, they'll keep it suspended, which is really annoying, because there have been times where we've logged on after a couple of days, maybe 3 days, because we didn't log on every single day, and we saw a listing was suspended, and we didn't know how long it was suspended for. It could have been suspended for 2 or 3 days. Obviously, we quickly go in and fix the problem. It takes like 5 minutes to fix that problem because it's not even a real problem, and then our listing's back to active. So it's just things like that where they should email you and say, they can either say, we're suspending your listing, sort this out, or they can just say, can you please sort this out? Otherwise, we might have to suspend your listings, something like that. But they kind of just jump to the worst thing until you fix the issue. Okay, so those were some drawbacks, and yes, they seem quite astronomical, and the fact is they're quite big of a deal, especially in 2021, but there are also pros to starting an Amazon, and I didn't just want to give you the pessimistic view of starting an Amazon business. Let's have a look at the pros and see if, it's worth it. Number 1, it can be an excellent stream of income, an excellent stream of income, where if you have a few products doing well on Amazon, your account is healthy, you log in every single day to make sure everything's on track, right? If that's the case and you keep on top of it, it can be a really, really good source of income. I mean, there were points where we were making over 15,000 every single month with Amazon. So it's without a doubt a really great source of income. You just have to really stay on top of your account. Number 2, the entire infrastructure is there. So you don't have to focus on anything. You can just focus on finding products and adding products to your Amazon store. Basically, Amazon are handling everything, the customer, the storage, the sending it out, the everything, the customer service, all of it, right? So you don't have to worry about any of that kind of stuff, which for a lot of people is a huge bonus. Number 3, the trust is there as well. So for a customer to use Amazon, they trust Amazon so much. In fact, it's one of the most trustworthy companies in the entire world. So the fact that you've listed your product on Amazon, a customer will be very happy to buy it knowing it's coming from Amazon and it's coming from their warehouses as well. So that trust that usually can take a very long time to build up with your own store, it's already there if you sell on Amazon. Number 4, Amazon can be scaled to an incredible level. And I know people who have hundreds and hundreds of products on Amazon, and if they keep on top of their accounts, they are making a serious amount of money, sometimes 6 figures every single month, because they have hundreds, if not thousands of products on Amazon. It's absolutely insane for them. And it's their main business. They focus on it every single day. So it's very possible to make it your main business. This is a very plausible and possible business to run, especially if you want to just add tons and tons and tons of products, but not have to worry about any of the complexities of actually starting a business, like with customers and and inventory and warehousing and delivery and infrastructure and all that kind of stuff. Number 5, it can be a reasonably simple way for you to start a physical product business. You won't have to worry about traffic because Amazon get hundreds of millions of views. You don't have to worry about the customer because they're already there. So it's just about finding products and adding products. Now, of course, I just want to quickly put it out there. It's not as easy as finding and adding products because not all products are going to sell. There are a lot of complexities with Amazon, and I am more than happy to make many more videos on Amazon, seeing as Amazon has been my most successful business to date. So if that's something you want to see, let me know in the comments down below. But those were the positives of starting an Amazon business in 2021. My own experience with selling on Amazon has been absolutely amazing, and I've loved it. I mean, I started at the age of 19, and since then I've been able to make over 500,000 in revenue, which I think is pretty insane for a 19-year-old who was just trying Amazon, like he was just trying something. So I thoroughly enjoyed it. I found it exhilarating, and I loved every step of the journey. As I got older and I started trying out other things like affiliate marketing and YouTube, I started to focus less on the Amazon business and more on my other businesses. And that's kind of what led me to this position where the occasional time where I focus on my Amazon business, I just kind of get headaches because of problems, because I'm not focusing on it every single day. If I was to focus on it every single day, I could probably tackle any issues before they became actual issues. But because I started focusing on it once a week, once every 2 weeks, the issues started to build up so that when I actually approached them, it was a bigger issue to handle. So what advice would I give to someone who is 19 or someone who is 40 who is thinking about starting an Amazon FBA business? Well, truthfully, I would say give it a go. See if you enjoy it, see if you can focus your time on it, and it could be really profitable for you. I think it's genuinely a really fun, really enjoyable business. You just have to make sure you focus on it every single day for at least, half an hour, an hour. Check up on your account, check up on your products, make sure everything's going okay, and you'll be really happy you did. Now, again, if you try it out for a couple of months and you don't enjoy it, then move on. At least that way you can say you have tried it and it's either worked or it hasn't worked. If you want to start Amazon solely for a get-rich-quick scheme, you want to make a quick bit of money, I would say rethink your strategy because, well, firstly, you could make money rather quickly, but you might not. And as well as that, you could have a few failed products. Some products might not make as much profit margin as you expected because there are a lot of fees that come with Amazon. So just don't expect to go in and suddenly be making 5,000 to 10,000 every single month. It's a process. Eventually, down the line, you want to start to have, 20, 30, 40, 50 different products on Amazon, all selling just a few that will allow you to make, a decent income. As a lot of people know, my brother and I used to have an Amazon course, which we no longer sell. Now, this Amazon course is no longer open to new students. Any previous students can still email, can still get any help from us that they need, but we decided we wanted to stop selling this course for many reasons. One of the main ones being is I don't want to sell information for money, especially when it's about making money. I'd rather give that information for free on YouTube. Now, that's not to say I'm not going to make any courses in the future. Maybe I will, and there'll be, generic courses like Photoshop and YouTube and stuff like that. I don't think I'll ever make a money course again, just because I'm not a fan of that industry anymore. I don't like what's happened to it, and I don't really want to be part of it. And in fact, we have a whole separate video on that. If you want to watch that video and find out why I no longer want to sell our course, or any course for that matter, then definitely go and check out that video. What I am thinking is making a YouTube playlist and putting elements of our Amazon course into a YouTube playlist so that you can learn for free on YouTube, but still in a structured format. So let me know if that's something you would like, and if it is, I could happily do that for you. Hopefully it will help a whole bunch of people start their Amazon FBA businesses if that's something they want to do. And I would just say this, if there is someone else's course out there regarding Amazon that you want to take, first look up videos on YouTube, see how much you can find on YouTube. And if you still, without a doubt, just want to take someone's course, do a ton of research into them. Don't spend 10,000 on an Amazon course. Don't spend 1,000 on an Amazon course. In fact, maximum maybe spend $300, give or take $400 on an Amazon course, and that's if it's really, really, really good. I still genuinely don't think at this point in time you need to spend any money on an Amazon FBA course. The best thing about our course when we had it was the personal mentoring, and if that's something you're going to get, then maybe it's worth it. With every single one of our students, we actually wanted to help them get their product onto Amazon and get it selling. Now, with a lot of courses, you just get the information and you don't really get any private help. If that's the case, don't bother. But if you're actually going to get personalized private help, then it could be very valuable. So if I do upload the course or parts of the course to YouTube, you'll get those videos, but you might not get that one-to-one help from me, which is absolutely fine, because if you have any questions, you can post anything in the comments of any of those videos, and I always try and respond as soon as I can. So if that's something you want to see, let me know in the comments, and yeah, hopefully it will help you. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't already subscribed and you like any of my other videos, definitely go and check out my channel. And if you're liking them, please smash that subscribe button. I am so close to 50,000 subscribers. I'm just waiting for the day where I just see it tick over to 50,000. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.